Welcome to this edition of Mayor's Report Dublin. I'm your host, Dr. Marshall Kamena. Joining me today is Mayor Sherry Hu from the city of Dublin. Welcome, Mayor. It's so wonderful to see you. And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Thank you. It's a beautiful spring. I love that.
Don't you just love it?
Yes, I have this spring outfit.
You always have such wonderful things to say in Mayor's Choice, and I wonder if you wouldn't mind sharing them with us now.
Sure, I'm excited to tell you we will have this brand new event. It's called Red, White, and Blue Backyard Bash.
Red, White, and Blue Backyard Bash.
Yeah,
That's a mouthful.
To celebrate 250th anniversary of our country in our new American backyard. We call our city ourselves New American Backyard. So this is a one-day festival on Saturday, July 4th, 2026 at the Dublin Sports Grounds. And it's a chance for the whole community, everybody to come together and celebrate. So this is something we are looking forward. Like we have a live entertainment music and cultural performances and family-friendly activities and interactive experiences, a wide variety of food vendors, so you don't have to cook, right? And a vibrant marketplace featuring local artisans, businesses, and the community organizations.
That's so exciting. You always have good news.
Exactly, and we all want to celebrate, right, for our country's 250th birthday.
This next question I entitled, More New Business. I think, and I think you think too, that Dublin's booming. Tell us about some of the new businesses that have recently opened, from services to food. We don't want to miss any of them.
Yeah, so I do want to say we have a lot of new businesses across our community. There's a lot of new restaurants, retail shops, and service businesses just opened the door this year. So I'll give a lot of names here. For the food and the beverage sector, we have businesses include Mendocino Farms, Shenki Bakery, Marufuku Ramen, Ras Raj Indian Cafe, and Dish and Dash.
So they aren't all Irish dishes, are they?
Not Irish, but there's more. The opening of H Mart in the I think in last month has a lot of excitement. I don't know if you have heard. So I talked to the store owner, and they were telling me out of about 100 stores they have in the United States, our H Mart is number one.
Really?
Number one in sales.
No.
Yes, it's so exciting, but it just opened for a month also. So
congratulations.
Yes, so every time I went there 3 times already, and it was crowded. And I have to stand in the line to do the checkout. But the good news is they do everything very organized and in a very safe environment. And so they can check out still very timely.
What is the name of that again?
H Mart.
H Mart.
Yes, you have to visit there.
Oh.
And also, by the way, they do have a food court over there, and the food is great. So I have to say those names to everyone. So it's OK Dog and Egg Toast, Kyungdong Noodles, and Chow Dang BBQ Chicken, Dai Ho, and Toastless Horse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good food. We actually spend time there, and also there's milk teas, boba teas. I think there's a lot of beverage over there, because the last time I visited with my daughter together, and she just shopped some milk tea with her. She loved that. Yeah. And I have more to share. We
Yes.
also have a new personal service businesses opened, including Flight Nails and T3 Beauty Care, and further expanding our city's wellness and beauty offerings. And one more things, retail and the recreation sector, we have a Golf Envy. They just opened. I have been there. I actually played golf to the screen. They have a high technologies, have a sensors,
Yes.
so they can monitor your, like the speed, direction, and they give you advice on how you improve your skills.
And what do they call it?
They call this a Golf Envy.
Golf Envy.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
on the
perfect
Village
name.
Parkway. Yes.
Yes.
And I have more things. And also there's always some new businesses coming and more excitement here and make our city such a vibrant place.
I bet you're excited about it too.
Yeah, because I love shopping. I love, you can tell.
I sense that might be the case.
Yeah, I love eating outside. Yeah.
Now, recently, there was the first Tri-Valley Affordable Housing Fair, and Pleasanton, Livermore, and Dublin, all three were sponsors. The free event offered lots of opportunities, and I wonder, how did it go?
Yes, so we had this a very successful event. So more than 18 agencies were there.
How many?
18 agencies to offer advice, information, resources.
18 is a lot.
Yeah, and also more than 250 attendees.
250 people attended.
So they were able to talk one-to-one to those agency staff and understand the programs, understand how they can benefit from there. So this is a great success. And our city has done this with our neighboring cities. We talk about Livermore and Pleasanton. And because of the success, and also because we see there's a need in the community. So our intention is to rotate this kind of fair through different cities, this year in Dublin, next year in another city, and do it annually.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Now, if people miss this event, is there another one coming up, or a place people could go to find out some more information?
Right. Yeah. So it's annually. So in between, people can always find the information from city's website. And our city do have a housing division, and we have a phone number 925-833-66110. And also there's a you can use search button to just find out to where to look for this
What was that
resource.
phone number again?
925-833-6610. And different cities have different numbers.
I see. Thank you so far.
Yeah.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back on this edition of Mayor's Report Dublin in just a moment. Welcome back to this edition of Mayor's Report Dublin. We are here talking with Mayor Hu from the very city of Dublin. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for not leaving.
glad
It was
to
so
be here.
interesting. At a recent council meeting, there was a discussion of updating the noise ordinance. What does that ordinance cover, and what was determined?
Yeah. So
It seemed to be a big deal.
yes, sure. Yeah. So noise ordinance is intended to protect public health, safety, comfort, and welfare by limiting noise that is loud, unnecessary, unnatural, unusual, and habitual. So the current regulation rely on the nuisance-based framework that evaluates noise subjectively based on the factors such as intensity, duration, location, time of day, and its impact on a reasonable person. So since this year, February until last council meeting, we have directed our staff to amend those noise ordinance to specially address common activities such as the landscape equipment that could be loud. We set up a timing for the time they can use that mowing equipment, and also amplified noise, like people use speakers, have a loud noise.
That's a problem, isn't it?
Yes. So we haven't found a wide problem with the noise, but as our city expands, and we just want to make regulation on those common noise situations, so people have a clear idea what they can do, what they cannot do during a certain time frame.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I call this next question Nature in Our Backyard. Now, the votes are in. Please tell us about the winners of the Nature in Our Backyard photo contest and what they won.
Yeah, so we actually do this annually. It's called Nature in Our Backyard Photography Contest. And normally it's in springtime during our Dublin Pride Week. And this contest celebrates our city's natural beauty and the community's appreciation for such the sceneries like local creeks, wildlife, parks, and open spaces, and anything they want to capture. And so we actually received more than, they said, dozens of beautiful entries, and the selection committee chose the top 10 photographs of the pictures, and also put it in a community votes. There's more than 500 votes entered. So we got
How many? 500?
500 votes. People
Oh, wow.
like those things. Actually, I enjoy those photos a lot. I put those pictures in my mayor's office because I want to showcase our city's beauty. I have to tell you one thing, because if you don't see those pictures, you don't know how beautiful our city is.
Yes.
Really. It's like, wow, I don't know we have such a beautiful eagle. It's like there's beautiful birds in the past has won the contest. I said, oh, there's a beautiful wildlife in our city. I didn't know.
Do you have regular office hours for the public?
So Tuesday is my regular time in office. I normally have things starting at 9 o'clock. And I have a meeting with our city managers. And if people want to see me, they can make an appointment with me. So we'll set up sometime on Tuesday.
Would you care to publicize that number, or do you want to keep it?
I'm fine, yeah, they can email me. So normally I ask people to email. Email is a better way to contact me. So email address is sherry.hu@dublin.ca.gov. And they can find my email address and the phone number, that's the mayor's office phone number, online. Just a Google search, they can find my information online. I'm open to talk to anyone.
That's great. Sometimes people might think that's very brave of you.
Oh, it's that's one of our jobs to be
Absolutely.
accessible to our residents.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
What are some of the upcoming events you'd like to tell us about?
So the summer is coming. So in the summer, we actually have a lot of activities, right? So one of the things we do want to make sure everybody know, there is family campouts.
Family campouts.
Yes.
That's famous in Dublin.
Exactly. There's 3 campouts every year. And those 3 things are June 6 to 7 at Wallace Ranch Community Park. It's our newly opened community park. It's so fun. It's going to be so awesome. July 18th to 18th at the Dunbiddle Community Park, and August 1 to 2nd at the Shepherd Ranch Park. So those campouts, it's an event full of activities, lighted by our city's staff. So there's a lot of activities already prepared. So the family just need to sign up. Need to make a small payment, and then they can enjoy. So the activity including like group games, arts and crafts, campfire entertainment, and s'mores, right? And dinner and breakfast, and easy for families, especially with kids. With elders, they can do that too.
Well, one of my very favorite things in Dublin is your very unique farmers market. And when is that on?
So it's going on every Thursday right now in Emerald Green Park. And my favorite thing is you can buy vegetables and fruits from there locally, and fresh fruits there. And another favorite thing is we have a summer concerts, and we also have outdoor movies. That would be fun too. We talk about those things in the past.
When I was mayor of Livermore, it happened to be a time when you had their first outdoor movie, and Janet Lockhart was mayor, and her husband Steve invited my wife and me to see the first outdoor movie. It was such a wonderful experience. I did not want to go home.
Oh yeah, that's fun, right? Yeah, I love movies so much. I actually at least watch a couple of movies every week. That's what I'm doing, yeah.
No kidding. Do you bring your daughters too?
I sometimes watch in the movie theaters, and sometimes I watch at home, and depends on different situations, but I'm a moviegoer.
Me too.
Wow, wow.
This goes by so fast when you're here.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you, Mayor, for being here and for updating us.
It's
And
my
thank
pleasure.
you for watching this edition of Mayor's Report Dublin. Join us for the next episode right here on Tri-Valley TV. I'm Dr. Marshall Kamena. Thank you for joining us.